Thank you. My throat is still sore, but I think my voice is clear. That's our voice. And so is the voice of our wonderful friend, wonderful Javier, Milei, and his fantastic delegation. We welcome you with the ministers of our government and the hearts of the people of Israel. The minds too, but first the hearts, because we feel your heart, your connection to our people, to our land, to our state, and our eternal united city, Jerusalem. We spoke a great deal about the incredible work that President Milei is doing in Argentina. I said yesterday in the Knesset that if you know the principles of free markets, it shouldn't surprise anyone. But there's a world of difference between knowing the principles and carrying out the reforms, because the reforms are difficult because they're always vested interests. And they explain, you can't do this, you can't do that. If you do this, I will do that to you. And political leaders always pay a heavy price if they conduct much needed reforms. And that's why they're delayed. In most of the world, they have not been done. But they are being done with gusto, with passion, with conviction, and with great courage by you, my friend, in Argentina. And you're setting an example for the entire world. I may say that we also did some things in this realm, and that's why Israel has changed. But you're changing Argentina, I believe, at an even greater pace. And I think this augurs well for not only for your country, but for all of Latin America and for the entire world. Because, as you said yesterday in the Knesset, and you saw how you were received. You were received as a hermano, as a brother. Ach, can't say ach. As a true brother, as a true member of our family, of the Jewish people. But you said something important. You said that free markets represent freedom. And as I mentioned, the idea of freedom in antiquity emerged here in this, what was then a dusty corner at the age of Asia on the Mediterranean, in these dusty hills with the prophets of Israel who were here, and the Mosaic code that was enshrined here. We were an ancient people, and we said, no one is automatically a slave. This was a revolutionary idea. Thousands of years ago, the idea that people could be liberated from slavery, not only we as a people going out of Egypt in the great Exodus, but in our own realm, in our own people, people could be liberated. They were not committed and not consigned to slavery. This was a change in the history of mankind. And it was produced by the Jewish people, but it spread elsewhere. It's not yet practiced everywhere because we have many dictatorships, including those who want to threaten our flame of freedom here. But I have never met a leader who understood it more than you, my friend. And I want to thank you on behalf of the people of Israel and of free people everywhere. So, with this small introduction and this sore throat, I pass the torch to you, my friend. Welcome, Javier. Welcome to Jerusalem. May God bless our great alliance. Thank you.
Thank you, Prime Minister Netanyahu. It is a profound honor to be here in the eternal and indivisible capital of the State of Israel, Jerusalem. I stand before you not only as the President of Argentina, but as a man who believes deeply in truth, freedom, and moral clarity. Today, we are not just signing agreements. We are standing together, Argentina and Israel, against terror, against anti-Semitism, and against the lies that seek to delegitimize your right to exist. Our countries are united by history, by shared values, and by the unwavering belief that civilization must never bow to barbarism. Terrorism cannot be justified. Anti-Semitism cannot be tolerated. And moral relativism cannot be allowed to cloud the difference between good and evil. That is why I have announced that Argentina will relocate its embassy to Jerusalem, because recognizing reality is not a political move. It is a moral duty. Argentina knows the pain of terrorism. We have suffered it ourselves. But we have also seen the strength that comes from standing up, from choosing courage over fear. Israel, your struggle is not just your own. It is the struggle of every free society. And I say clearly and proudly, Argentina stands with Israel. To the Jewish people, know this: you are not alone. You have a friend, a brother, and a partner in Argentina. Together, we will defend the truth, protect freedom, and light the way forward for a better world. Thank you. Am Yisrael Chai.
We're now in the King David Hotel. King David established Jerusalem as our capital 3,000 years ago. I love this hotel, but I think I'm going to love the Argentinian embassy even more. So your next visit, we shall have an event in the Embassy of Argentina in Jerusalem. I hope that by then we will have returned all remaining hostages, but the 4 remaining Argentinian hostages, Eitan Hon, the Cunha brothers, the 2 Cunha brothers, and Leo Chodaev, we'll bring them to Israel. And you know that we brought now, in the last 4 days, in the last 6 days, we brought 4 to be united with their families. 5, 2 just yesterday. And this is a reflection of our commitment to human values, to a human sentiment. They hold bodies. They hold innocent people hostages. They torture them. They keep them in tunnels. These are monsters. We are not, and you are not, at all shameful or, how shall I say, careful about stating the obvious. We are right, they are wrong. We are good, they are bad. The good will triumph over the bad with God's help and with your help. Toda rabah. Now you can continue.
Toda rabah. Thank you, Your Excellencies. And now, I have the honor of inviting His Excellency Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and His Excellency President Javier Milei to proceed with the mutual exchange of this strategic agreement, an important step in our joint commitment to combating anti-Semitism and terrorism. Please.